Welcome to ESI Africa Insights. Today we have the pleasure of speaking with Rajesh Bansal. He's a private consultant and former CEO of BSES in India. Welcome, Rajesh. To start off with, how important is it for utilities to meter all end users, even those in informal housing areas?
Basically, if we define what is power distribution business, is to meet each consumer power demand of safe and reliable power with efficiency and reliability. So that is what how I define a power distribution company. So the key word is the quality of the power itself. Now the power get influenced depending upon the health of the network, and it is important that the power we deliver, it goes to the consumer, it should be of good quality. Now, to ensure that the quality is good is possible only if we have meters on the network and if we measure it. It not only tell the quality of the electricity or power which we are supplying, but it will also tell us if there is any abnormality in the wave shape or in the quality and the quantum of the power, that what is the health of the network. So basically, it's like your human body. You have a pathological report where meter act as a sensor and give you the vital data. And based on that, we can tell about the quality of the commodity and the network through which we have passed the commodity. So meters are very important, not from the consumer point of view, even for the network health point of view.
Okay, that's interesting. What would you say are the basics for utility to ensure financial viability of implementing a meter rollout?
Yes. See, when we talk about financial viability, there are certain things which we can quantify in terms of money, and then there are certain things which we cannot quantify in terms of money, but which are equally critical. For example, safety. Now, if we talk about after road accident, the second biggest cause of unnatural death is electrical accidents. Now, if we can reduce it by 50%, we cannot quantify in terms of finance, but we can definitely quantify in terms of the gain out of it. So this is one side of it. On the other side, if we talk about how to ensure financial viability, as I said, the meter can help in all the operations. Meter reading and billing is one of the operation, but it's not the last operation. So most of the time, what we do the mistake is we invest in the meter, we invest in the grid modernization, we invest in smart metering, but we confine the application only from metering point, from billing point, from collection, and maybe loss reduction. But what about if I can ensure that the no asset will get damaged? What about if I can ensure there is no technical loss? What about if I ensure my capex and my operation cost come down? So there are various ways by using the applications of the meter data and the features of the meter, we can have various way to leverage benefit out of it. And if we confine to leverage only benefit related to the commercial aspect, about the billing, about the thing, then definitely we will not able to justify the investment which we have done. It's like when we talk about smartphone, the basic purpose is definitely to make a call, to send message.
Yeah.
But when we invest in an iPhone 15, then unless we explore all the feature of it, unless we leverage maximum gain of it, then only we can justify the cost.
Yeah.
So it is the same thing here. We can leverage lot of benefit out of it. You tell the operation, you can improve it if you use it properly. And that should be the strategy. Don't confine yourself to the limited operation of loss reduction or billing or collection or prepaid mode, but think wider. How I can save the network? How can I reduce the accidents? How I can be ready for the future? Today, we have a lot of uncertainties because of renewable energy, because of electrical vehicle. We don't know where the consumer will charge. We have to be ready. Now, all this can be handled with the flexibility provided by the smartness. It's up to us whether how we use it, and we can ensure a financial viability. In brief, be ready to leverage maximum benefit out of it.
Yeah. And speaking about leveraging, so it is crucial to leverage all the data available to you through the technology.
Yes. See, when you are investing in a technology, and especially when we talk about meter or any grid operation or investment in the grid or the network, we are talking about next 10 years to 15 years. So we have to forecast the things which are going after 10 years, which are going to happen in 15 years. And if you see the transformation taking place in the electrical sector, big transformations are taking place. Like we have seen a lot of introduction of renewable energy. We are seeing now electrical vehicles. We are seeing now the batteries are coming. We are seeing a lot of automation. So the sector is transforming a lot. We don't know after 10 years what will be the new technologies will come and other things. That means we have to have a meter, we have to have a system which will have a useful life and which can give us flexibility in terms that it has all the required parameters, features, so that it can give us lasting impact up to next 10 years, up to 15 years. So one should not plan the things based on the today's need, but he should plan that the future, the needs will change. So you should have a product which is more future diagnostic rather than confining it for the today's application. My first job was at ISRO Satellite Center. Once you launch a satellite, you cannot call it back. Same is the meter. Once you have launched it, you have to make sure that it gives you the service for next 10 years, 15 years. So that is very critical.
Yeah. Which leads us to the next question. Why do you believe incorporating an app alongside a smart meter rollout will benefit the utility and the consumer?
Okay, I normally quote an analogy, and that analogy gave me the concept of smart apps. Even today, it is more like a concept in terms of power distribution. But from last 2 years, I am promoting this concept. And one of the reasons I am here for this. See, why smartphones are popular? Is it because of the hardware of the smartphone? Is it the phones look beautiful, that's why they are popular? Or they are popular because there are a lot of smart apps on the meter, on the phone. Imagine if there is no WhatsApp, no Facebook, no Google map, or you don't have internet or something. Nobody will buy the phone then. So it is not the hardware. It is the app sitting on the hardware. Of course, to run the apps, you need the hardware. So it is not just the electrical or electronics part which attracts. It is the apps. Now, when we are going for smart meter, do we have apps for the smart meter? That's the question mark. Incidentally, we are world over, people are going for smart metering, but there is nothing called smart apps. So there is a big need that we should have a smart app. Say, for example, I said safety is a big issue. Now, we have developed certain apps like your meter will tell to the consumer that your washing machine may give you electric shock, be careful, get it checked. Now, meter has that level of intelligence. If you analyze and you use latest technology of artificial intelligence and the domain expertise, you can tell so many things about the things which are going to happen abnormal, which is not desirable, and you can predict it, you can prevent it, so you can reduce accident, you can reduce wastages, you can enhance the efficiency and other all. So I believe the next transformation we will see in the smartness side is after the smart metering is the smart apps, and smart apps will be the future. And the way we develop the apps, the faster we develop it, we will leverage more benefit out of it. Another thing is, I just quote a small example. One of the most popular app on the smartphone are the Google Map. Now, if you see the Google Map app is more for the driver, not the owner. Yeah. So your smart app should be more for the field staff, more for the execution people rather than the CEO and the owner. They need reports, they don't need apps. So if you involve mass, your work will be faster and work better. So smart apps is the future, what is expected out of it.
Thank you so much for your time and your insights, Rajesh. We really appreciate it. And thank you for watching. Until next time.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you so much.